Good morning, everyone. This morning, before it gets too hot, I'm going to do some baking. I'm going to make a strawberry tart and some sausage balls. So I've got my strawberries, some lemon juice, lemon zest, flour and sugar, and some vanilla. I have my pie crust laid out there on the baking sheet. Got it ready to go and heating the oven to 400 degrees, I believe. I'll have the recipe linked down below. So I've got my strawberries washed and quartered. So this will go very quickly. Couple spoonfuls of flour to thicken any juices, and it will make some. And a couple spoonfuls of sugar. I don't want mine too sweet, so I just use like 3 teaspoons. And just a little bit of vanilla, not very much. A little bit of lemon juice. A little bit of lemon zest. Every time I make a half of a batch of whatever recipe it is, it's just kind of figuring out how much do I need if I'm just making a handful of this. So it's all guesswork. So I got my pie crust on a seal pat there so it won't stick, and I smooshed it out a little bit to make sure it's thin and have enough room for the berries. And get all that thickening and sugar and stuff out of the bottom. And then all we need to do is fold the pie crust over the fruit all the way around. It don't get no easier than that at all. So I have a beaten egg with just a little bit of water in there, and brushing it all over the pie crust, make it such a nice golden brown and a crunch to it. It's delicious. Okay, that goes in the oven. And there it is when it's done. And I've got some hot pepper jelly there. You could use apple jelly, grape jelly, strawberry jelly, apricot, peach, whatever, and just put a little bit of water in it and thin it down. And then you're going to brush it over the top of your fruit to give it a glaze, some shine. Just makes it even more attractive. And I could taste just a little bit of heat off of that jelly. That's really good jelly on cream cheese and crackers. Yes, this was delicious. I loved every bit of it. Now I'm getting ready to make some sausage balls. And of course I tore the handle off my cheese grater. I didn't have that locked in place very good, did I? Oh. And if you don't press down on this cheese very hard, it will come out of there real easy. But I'll be darned if I don't press too hard and get it all wound up in there. So I have to keep pulling it out. But don't bear down on that cheese. Okay, over here in my KitchenAid mixer, I'm going to put a pound of, everybody knows how to make sausage balls, I assume. A pound of the Jimmy Dean hot sausage. It's not too hot. It's more flavorful than the milder breakfast or sage sausage. It is delicious, the hot sausage, definitely. And that's an 8-ounce package of triple shredded cheddar. And there's 1 cup of the Bisquick baking mix. I got great value though, but it worked out fine. So I had 2 cups of the baking mix and a whole pound of grated cheese. So that's just it. 3 ingredients: cheese, baking mix, sausage. Let the blender or the mixer do the work because it takes a long time to do it by hand. A very long time to get it worked in. After you get the bowl out, make sure you check the bottom because it's hard for the mixer to get to the very, very bottom, and there's a little bit of the baking mix that didn't get baked in all the way. So I made sure that that was all worked in. And then I just come over to my baking sheet with the seal pad on it and just start making the balls. Look at me go. I got 31 sausage balls. And the recipe said you'd get about 30, so I made them the right size, about the size of a walnut. So after I do my factory job here of quickly getting them measured out, then I go through and smooth them all out. If it's sticky for you, just put some water on your hands and roll them, and they'll be smooth. Smooth balls. Wet hands make smooth balls. So here's everything out of the oven. I forgot to turn the oven down to 350 from the 400, so they got brown, but they were very good.